YouTube, how y'all doing today? Today we're taking a look at this Votatu M6LP-G. It's reminiscent of like a MAWL type setup, MAWL. It's got a nice pressure pad right here. You got low, high, and then momentary. And then if you hit the front pad, you get a laser. And then if you hit both at the same time, you get light and laser. So very cool. Nice big pressure pad up top. Now I'm left-handed, and I still have no problem getting my thumb on there to use the thing, even with this gigantic scope on it. All right. So this is ideal for a C-clamp. Now, if the bipod isn't in the way, it's much easier to C-clamp. So let me take that off. We got our conventional C-clamp grip, and it's very, very easy to activate the light. Now this would be even better with a red dot without the giant scope in your way, because it'd be much easier to get behind it. But I'm left-handed, so for a right-hander, it's even easier to get on there, okay? Like everything else in the world, this is pretty much designed for a right-hander, but as a left-hander, it does work well for me as well. So very, very cool. It's got really easy adjusters right here and here. They're positive click adjustable. It has the ability to mount straight to M-lock, which is how I have it. And then on this side, there's also a separate clamp that comes with it that you can put on, so you could use it with a conventional Picatinny round. Now, where this would be really great is for people who don't like to use front sights. Front sights have fallen out of favor, or iron sights in general, have fallen out of favor with a lot of people. So if you're one of those people, you could put this on instead, and this way, if your optic goes down, you got a secondary option with the green laser, which is pretty visible in the daytime. We'll do a little bit of shooting. I'll show you how that works. And then you got the nice white light right here. But this goes right where your front sight would normally be. And the advantage of that, as you can see, is that the laser is not offset left or right. It's just slightly over bore. So you're going to get a very nice, you're going to have a very low height over bore with this. So you're going to get a nice max point blank range 0 with this thing. You know, there's not going to be a lot of variation off the mean with this. So that's actually really nice. That's very handy. This is made out of very sturdy 6061 aluminum. Honestly, it feels like a tank. It weighs 7 ounces. So this thing is built like a tank. You know, it looks really nice. It's stylish. You know, they didn't just stick a tube on here. You know, they went out of their way to put a little bit of styling onto it. Now, if you look up front here, it has a compliance bezel on it. So if you're one of them folks that's running a handguard that comes flush with the end of your muzzle, you'll get a little bit of overhang with this in case you want to give somebody a, hey, behave yourself jab. Nice compliance capability with that. If, you know, if you're using the handguard, it comes to the end of your muzzle. But this is a very, very neat design. Very basic, but very cool. Well thought out. So let's take a look at the packaging and see what you get with this. Okay, so here's our box. Comes with a slide out tray here. You got your Picatinny mount and bolts, like I was telling you. Underneath is a readme. Let's pull this out of here. Comes with a new cable and some adapters. So very, very easy to use and set up. Okay, let's do what everybody wants to do and shoot with this thing. And then when we're done shooting, we'll do some outside at night. Now to zero this, we are going to use our CV Life bore sight laser, which I have used many, many times. This is a super simple little gadget that works really well. Gets you on paper real quick without wasting any ammo. Okay, so we just bore sighted the unit with our CV Life laser bore sighter. We're going to shoot down here at these targets down there. You can see from left to right, we've got a 8-inch gong. We've got a bowling pin. We've got a 10x12 mini silhouette hanging a little bit crooked there. I got to fix that one of these days. Usually I fix them when they fall down. And then there's a 6-inch gong on the right. And then down here, across the water, we have a 12x20-inch mini IDPA silhouette. Painted green, and actually going to stand out really good today because of the snow on the ground, but normally it's a bit difficult to see. which is by design because, you know, out in the field, not much is painted white and easy to see. You know, generally you're going to have to pick out your targets, so I do that to get myself acclimated to that. But we're going to start out down here. Make sure we're on target here. We're at a range of 30 yards and see how we do. Okay, you can see our target there, right down there, just beyond the boat. You're going to listen for a tick, tick, tick sound when the rounds hit. It's steel, but it's welded on with 2 posts. So instead of the characteristic ring, you get a tick, tick sound. And we're just using a laser here, guys. Okay, that was several hits to show that we're zeroed. Now what we'll do is a little bit of closer range speed shooting, which is what a laser sight is really good at. Okay, we're moved up a little closer here. I'm about 15 yards away. I'm just going to left to right, back and forth speed shoot. And you can see how fast you can use this thing, okay? All right, folks, so we're a little closer here. We're about 15 yards away. I'm going to left and right speed shoot just to see how fast this is. I'm going to even shoot from the hip, okay? Here we go. Ready? As you can see, no problem. I think I actually missed once. How embarrassing. But that was me, not the sight. Okay, YouTube, we are out here at night on my homestead. It is pitch black, which you will see in just a moment when I turn this flashlight off. We were taking a look at this M6LP-G from Votatu. Let's test its performance. Now we're going to look out here. And you can see right down there is my pistol range at 30 yards. And I'm right now I'm holding a handheld. I'm going to turn that out. And you can see I'm panning. I'm actually panning the camera around right now. It is pitch black out. That's a yard light about 30 yards away or so. Like one of the solar lawn lights. Now, boom. So that's the first level illumination. This is a 2-step light. So it's low and then double click, high. I'll put the specifications on the screen. But if we look over here, down there, you could see that shoreline opposite us. That's a 100-yard, my 100-yard target is over there. People familiar with my range in my videos will know that shoreline over there real well. I got my 12 by 20 target over there, and it's painted green, so you get, it's like virtually invisible. So that's light off. That's low. You can still see it over there, but we go to high, and it's plainly visible across the bank. And then if we hit the front light, we go to our laser. Now, I don't know how well you could see that on camera. I'm hoping you can, but to the naked eye right now, it is incredibly visible. It's very, very easy to see. But let's look around at some stuff out here. Now, this is, I have the upper off the firearm, so right now I'm just holding an upper. This is not a live firearm here I'm holding. And if we look over here, we could see this is my fenced-in crop area. My wife grows all our gardens in there. And here's our rabbitry. See that plain as day. Inside my garage, which is, let me turn that light off for a second. Pitch black. Boom, hit it. Lit bright as day. You can see everything out here very, very well. This is a very powerful flashlight. That building way over there is over 200 yards away. You could see the lighting, natural lighting, and boom. We're turned on now, so really bright. See way up in the top of the trees, no problem at all. This is a very, very capable light, and for the price that this item costs, it is mind-blowing how good this is. Really, really impressive. And there's my 40-yard target range. And you can see all those targets very, very clearly down there. And I hit it with the laser, and that's very, very easy to see. With the naked eye, that laser is incredibly pronounced. I have to turn the white light off for the camera to see it, but you know, the human eye is a lot more sensitive than a smartphone. So very impressive, guys. This is a very impressive weapon light. Okay, folks, so you were able to see how quickly and easily we could score multiple hits at 15 yards left to right. Beep, beep, beep. No problem. I actually missed a couple, but that's my own shame. It's got nothing to do with the equipment. I should have put my glasses on, I guess. Also, we were able to score multiple hits down there at 100 yards. I was using the laser to aim through the magnification of the optic, but I was not using the crosshairs. I was using the dot down there. And you saw that we were able to score multiple hits like that, no problem. This device obviously works. It's built very nicely, very robustly. The controls are super easy to use. User interface is really good on this thing. So, no complaints. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Free My Me out.